I was sleeping and I thought, wow, Alice is getting heavy.
And we don't need to breathe calories.
Glitter paint. Good morning. Our elf brought something. Olivia, what is it?
It's a nativity. Paint your own work of art.
What's a nativity?
Where Jesus was born. There's angels, there's 3 kings, and a baby Jesus, and 8 acrylic paints and stickers.
Okay, cool.
Super fun. I do that.
Then you got your blanket there.
And look what else you made.
Oh, you drew a little message?
Yeah.
Cool.
Merry Christmas. Love, Abeka.
Good morning, sweetie.
Good morning. Guess what the cats did last night?
What did the cats do last night?
They both slept with me.
Both of them with you on the same bunk?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
They're snuggled together.
Really?
Their backs were touching each other.
Huh.
Both on my legs, sleeping.
Is that what y'all are going to paint?
Mm-hmm. Want to see where Big Boss hiding?
Where's that?
Follow me.
Oh, it's behind me. On top of the calendar for September that we never changed.
I've kept on expecting that every single night, and it finally happened. I was sleeping and I thought, wow, Alice is getting heavy, so I went to go and move him, and then I saw both of them and I'm like, I can't move that.
Yeah.
And my legs are just numb, but I got over with it.
He's on the TV? Who? Oh, yep. Did he bring candy canes?
Or
Or did he get them off the tree?
It looks like this is the number we had. I don't know.
I don't know either.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Y'all put them on the tree, so I don't know how many we had or how many you've eaten.
I've eaten 1 and we got 12.
Either way, sounds like they've had a fun morning.
Okay, so anybody that's been watching us for a while now knows that I've been having trouble having any sort of corn. Corn in, like, corn flour, corn starch, anything like that has been bothering my stomach terribly, and I've just been feeling really ill. So, you might not... Give me a second. But anyways, most of you know that I've been having major issues with corn. And you might not know this, but there's corn in powdered sugar. They put cornstarch in it to keep it separated. We went and got some tapioca flour, or also known as tapioca starch, which is a cornstarch replacement. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to put about a cup of just regular table sugar into my Ninja, which we don't ever use. I can't even remember the last time we used this. But you put a cup of sugar in here, just regular sugar, and then you put a tablespoon of the tapioca starch, and that will replace powdered sugar in recipes for me. We really want to make some Muddy Buddies. I still have a rainbow on my forehead.
Do we have enough sugar?
I don't think so. We'll see. I might have to get Daddy to get some sugar. I don't think I'm going to make the Muddy Buddies right this minute. I'm just making the sugar and then we'll make them tonight. So I'm going to attempt to make the powdered sugar. The only thing that concerns me is there's a warning, because sugar is crystals, it can actually etch or scratch the inside of the blender, and I'm not really crazy about that, but it is what it is. And you kind of got to do what you got to do. So you take a cup of sugar. You don't do more than a cup of sugar at a time, because it won't get as powdery, and we want it good and powdery. So there's a cup of sugar in there. And from what I've read, if you do 1 cup of sugar, it's going to make 1.5 cups of powdered sugar, because it, gets fluffier and aerates more. So we'll see how this goes. I need to get a measuring spoon. And I don't think this is something that you have to majorly measure. I'm just kind of winging it and doing approximately a tablespoon. Because I'm not using this to thicken anything. I'm making the little muddy buddy things.
Yum. Yum.
So, and you do it for like 30 seconds. So, I'm gonna pulse it some.
Yep, Luna is slightly deaf.
Yeah, she can't. She hears it, but I don't think she's scared of it. Like, Atlas is probably gone somewhere.
Yeah, it's like really loud.
Yeah. I don't know if this is actually doing it because the bottom blade is up a little bit. So I'm worried that it didn't actually powder it well. And the second thing they say is make sure you let it sit for like 2 minutes before opening the container, because if you don't, it's going to sweeten the air extremely, and we don't need to breathe calories. We get enough eating, we don't need to breathe them. So this is what we ended up with, and it looks like powdered. It looks finer than powdered sugar to me, but I'm gonna put this off into a baggie and then make another batch. I think what it is it's not as fluffy. I'm half tempted to add a little bit more starch into it to see if that might help fluff it up a bit. I think that helped fluff it up some. I don't think I put enough starch in. When you're using tapioca starch in recipes, you have to use double the amount that you would use cornstarch in. The recipe said to use just 1 tablespoon of tapioca starch, but I just don't feel like it was enough. It was like a little bit too granular or something. I don't know. It just didn't do quite right. I think this is going to be better. So it's been a minute or so. I'm going to open this up. There's no major stuff flying. Yeah, that looks much better. So now I'm going to pour this off into a baggie. Well, it's kind of heavy though. I'm trying to decide if I feel like this is going to work or not. I mean, it's definitely powdered. It's just granular more than the fluffy, snowy stuff. But it's definitely fluffier. It's just not as fluffy as I'd like it. But this is all I can have, so it is what it is. Mm-hmm. Hopefully this will work well enough in the recipe. It might not be perfect, but it's all I can have, so.
But it probably will still taste the same, it just might look a little bit different.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be okay.
As long as it tastes like Muddy Buddies, I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, it's like more, I feel like regular powdered sugar has more of the starch in it. Does that make sense? Because it's, I don't know, it has a different texture.
And now, much later on, I've been home for a long time now. We've had dinner. We've finished watching Home Alone 2 that we started a day or two ago, and we're kind of trying to figure out our evening. Lisa has started to run a little bit of a fever and got a sore throat. I think that's just been going around a lot here lately. In fact, Olivia has a sore throat too, but hers has something else kind of strange about it that we haven't quite figured out. Is it hurting real bad now or not at all? Or
Not at all.
It's just red? It was hurting you a day or two, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
A day or two ago?
Mm-hmm. But it just sometimes hurts.
One thing we've noticed a lot in the past is Olivia seems to have a very high pain tolerance and just tolerance for being sick. She's run like, what was it, 105 degree fever?
104.8.
Yeah, 104.8 or 105 degree fever one time, and just complained about feeling a little tired. But what's kind of strange, though, is when she did complain about her throat hurting a day or two ago, we looked down it with a flashlight like we normally do, and she had something I had never seen before. A growth on her uvula, the little thing that hangs in the back of your throat. I won't show y'all pictures of it that we took, but it's weird. It's almost like a really, really big skin tag or something, but it's like she has a second little uvula hanging off her uvula. I've never seen that before. And yeah, other than an occasional sore throat, it doesn't seem to be bothering her too much, but that's weird, and it's not normal, so I think we're going to have to follow up on that. But anyway, we've got a little bit of time before bedtime, so I think the kids are going to look at the nativity set that they got from their elf and see what all they can get done with it. So it looks like, along with the figurines, it comes with some paint and some kind of stickers to decorate the figures as well. Let's get it out and look at it. Alright, so we got our figures and stickers. Actually, that's a lot of little decoration things and some ideas and instructions on a little one sheet. Alright, Lauren, so you want to do a camel. Mm-hmm. Luke, you're going to do a tree. Mm-hmm. And Olivia, you want to do the angel? Okay, here is your camel, Lauren. Luke, you hold on to your tree. And Olivia, here is your angel.
Thank you.
I think they're going to paint first the details, and then they'll put this on the opposite side and all that. All right, we've got all of our paints open here, except for the special angel glitter layer thing here.
It might be easier to paint because we've taken art class. We've learned measuring and comparing. I'm not going to do that too much, but maybe a little bit. We've learned like a little bit of just like how to do it better, and we've been doing it more, so I feel more comfortable with it.
I feel like there's probably a better way to give them all a little bit of paint, but I haven't thought of what it is yet.
This is for toothbrushes?
No, those are for your brush to wash off. So we've got the kids' palettes prepared here. It's coming along very good, Lauren. What you doing now, Olivia?
I'm painting on some details.
Is that the belt on the other side? Cool.
Why my hand is still wet?
Because you keep playing in the water and the paint.
Look!
You got some paint on you? Are you having fun though? You think yours is ready for stickers, Olivia?
And then glitters.
Ooh, you know, we probably gotta do the glitter first. I didn't think about that. Glitter paint.
One of my favorite colors.
Your favorite color is glitter, Olivia? Glitter and purple. There's a glitter coat for you. Is there glitter going on the tree, Luke?
It's all over her head.
Alright, so you got the face of your camel done?
Yeah, it looks okay, I guess.
I think it looks great, sweetie.
Look at the eye.
I'll be completely honest, Lauren. I couldn't do that. I don't think I could. Well, Luke, I think yours is done, and Lauren, yours looks done. Why don't we put them on the stove for right now so they dry real good, and then we'll put the stickers on the other side.
Okay.
And right back to Slither. You made it on the leaderboard?
I'm in fourth.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
Your name is Rhett and Link? All right.
Go check out that channel.
A pretty big snake there, Lauren.
Not that big. You're thick, though.
I think the kids will continue working on the nativity scene for a little bit until they get the whole thing painted. We thought about painting more than one figure tonight, but it was starting to get kind of late, and so they really needed to head on to bed. They really enjoyed it though, so hopefully we can finish up the rest of them pretty soon. Well, today's shout out of the day goes to Marsha Diet Coca. She says, love tater tots. Yum. Okay, don't hate on Lauren for the frozen tots. When I was little, I liked to eat raw refrigerator biscuits. Yes, the ones in the tube. Thanks, Marsha. That's kind of weird. Can you eat that dough raw? I thought it had like uncooked eggs and stuff like that in it. I mean, obviously you're fine, but goodness. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Actually, a long time ago, the kids were obsessed with eating frozen peas. We'd get bags of them, they'd pull out little baggies, grab a handful of frozen peas, and just eat them like candy. I thought that was weird, but I think the tots might take the cake. And your dough thing, I don't even know what to say to that. Well, guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thanks for joining us today. Good night.
Lauren, had a rainbow in my head.